Hello everyone and welcome to Kustom Kodi Builds. I'm going to do a quick demo of the FUBU version 1.0 build, and this build will be available. I'm going to upload the link to the build pretty soon, and I just want to show you guys some of the things that are included in this build. Right now I'm using a remote for this build. It's called Core, K-R-E, or Core, however you want to pronounce it, which is a great remote. You can use it for basically any Android device. I'm currently having it installed on a Samsung tablet. You can also install it on a smartphone if you wish. And this is the remote right here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it works great. Let me see. And I'm going to go ahead and get started with this review. First thing I'm going to go over here is some of the features that I have included in this build, which I thought were very important. The most important feature that I included is the backup and restore feature. And the reason why I included this feature is because a lot of times your code may crash or it may get corrupted. All you basically got to do is restore it, and this is where you would go to restore it. It's very simple to restore it, but you will have to set up the path, because once you download this build in the files, you'll actually have my settings, but you can easily go in and change the settings as you wish. What you would do is you would go into Open Settings, and you see where it says Browse Remote Path. That's where you're gonna browse. You're gonna actually click Browse Remote Path and set where you want the backup to be stored. Right now, mine is set up to be stored on my desktop. And let me go out of this, and we'll go back in it again. And basically, guys, all you got to do is press the backup button to back it up, or press the restore button to restore it. Once you restore, you'll be back to your original configuration. Okay. Another option that I have included that I thought was very important is the Google Chrome option. The reason why I included this option is because you can directly launch Chrome from Kodi. So if you're on a laptop or PC or Android device, this can be configured. It can be configured for your device. Now, how you would go about configuring this for your device is very simple. Let me pull it up here. You will go to System Config, go down to Skin Settings, I believe. Go to set up the Aeon Knox main menu, click there. Go all the way down to Google Chrome. And this is where you would set it up here. Default select action, you would choose that to set it up. It's very easy to do. Now let's go back. I'm going to show you another thing I have included in this build, FUBU version 1.0. And what I noticed, a lot of Kodi builds, they don't include this. This is something I included I thought was very important. And so it's just basically a way for you to launch Windows programs, or this menu can be changed to launch Android programs on your system. You will go here, choose it, and it has to be configured, but it's very simple to do. This is actually the advanced launcher, and I'm not going to go through how to set it up. There are plenty of videos on YouTube that will show you how to set up advanced launcher. My opinion, this is a great and very useful program to have. What I would recommend if you're gonna be using Kodi is, if you want to be discreet with your Kodi usage, is to set up a VPN, and you can actually have your VPN and other programs set up here. And as you see, at one time I had it set up for Adobe because I would use Photoshop, but you can launch Photoshop from here and other Windows programs. So it's good to have, and this is where you would actually go to set it up in advance. You would go to here, and you can also have it configured so it will set up, it will be able to launch any game emulators. I never used the managed sources. I don't know exactly what that do, but it also can be configured to set up for, you see at the top it says standalone launcher, normal executable. So that's another one that's good to have. And everything else here is just pretty much the standard, but I'll go over it. This is the kids TV section, where you would go to watch kid TV shows. I have it set up now for Kid Tunes. I'm sorry, Angry Birds Tunes TV, and they have a lot of kid shows in here, cartoons and stuff like that for you to watch. Another feature I have included is the maintenance. This will launch the Aries wizard, which is very useful and very handy. And this is where you would go to do a lot of different configurations for your Kodi setup. An example, if you're wanting to change your build, this is a good place to go. It also will allow you to first start your Kodi, so you'll go back to a bare Kodi installation. There's plenty of tweaks in here. There are plenty of settings in here, and like I said, there are plenty of add-ons in here also. You can go to add different add-ons. See, you have a menu for video add-ons, program add-ons, repositories. They're all here. There's also a builds where you can go and install different builds. These are different builds, and they're all free. They're good builds to install. And let's go out of that. I'm going to show you something else here with the maintenance. Now you see how I went up to the top. If you just arrow up to the top, I'm on the remote, so I just arrow up. You see there are different program add-ons I've added to the maintenance tab. So this is a widget that I've added to the maintenance menu option. And in the widget, you'll see there are plenty of, see, there's advanced launchers, there's plenty of things that you can use. Now this is a great one. I like to use the Echo Wizard. This is what I use for my advanced settings and for the buffering fix. This is what I use. It works great. There are plenty of add-ons, fixes. There's even a speed test in here, and it'll allow you to run speed tests. Speed test file location, SPMC server or SMC. I guess you just choose one. And let's run it. Let's see if it'll run a speed test real quick here. And the speed test basically just going to give you information on how fast your upload and your download speeds are. So if you are having any, this is a great indication for if you're having any internet issues. It says live stream, all streams including HD should be fine. Movie streams, you can play all movies 720p, 1080p, 3D, and 4K. And it gives the duration, the average speed 23.31 megabytes, maximum 25.75 megabytes. And there you go there. go out of that. And I went over the backup and restore. The live TV, this is where you would go to watch live TV. There are some channels here, and everyone knows that live TV and Kodi doesn't work all that great. But there are some channels here you can go through, and it's pretty much like scanning for channels on a regular TV. And it will pick up some of the channels that work. Some of them work, some of them doesn't. I don't know. Let me try to see if this Poker Central channel works. I am a fan of poker.
1,000 ships strong.
As you see there, it works great.
GoDaddy.com Pocket Cam shows
It's all clear.
7.5. He raises to 50,000.
It seems that it is in HD.
Scotty sees his king.
How much you got that ready?
So this is another great
Maybe. Yeah.
add-on to have. And the good thing is it's all included in the build.
Let the shoving begin.
So guys, this is something you really want to take advantage of.
Seidel with the correct laydown. The type of prudent bracelets, but if you ask him to name them,
Stop it here.
quick answer.
And this is the TV shows menu option. This is where you would go to find most of your TV shows. Now, what I use for TV shows and movies is Exodus. And to be honest with you guys, there's no sense in having a lot of add-ons on your box, on your system, or using multiple add-ons to watch different shows. You don't have to. Exodus is the best. It works great. And as you see, there are plenty of ways you can view your TV shows. You have new TV shows, new episodes, TV calendar, people search, and there's also a search that will allow you to search for any TV show you want to see. Just go through here. There's plenty of them here. Let me see. I may play one here. Let's see. Let's go to people watching. See what people are watching. And I'm just gonna play one of these real quick here. And sometimes it takes a little time to load up. It doesn't take that long, but some of them I notice it does take a little time because it searches through providers. And then once it finds one that's available, it'll pull it right up. Then you have to find a stream. I usually go to 7 because it's a lucky number, hopefully. And on the remote, the good thing I like about the Core remote, you can turn the volume up and down by your volume button that's on the side of your phone or your tablet or whatever.
No samurai, now simply you can take dart out of my hands. And he makes squad today after I'm no longer in charge.
And as you guys see, the quality is great. out of that. Okay, now let's go to the movies section, my favorite section here. And we'll go, I like to always go to what's in theaters. And as you see, there are plenty of them here. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. That's a new one that's been put out there. Yeah, some of these movies are in HD, and some of them are cams, where I guess someone went in and, you know, they had a camera and kind of filmed it. But this one seems to be a good quality.
Shot time. It's time. Let's go for George. Dinner time.
All my friends call me Floyd.
You ain't got no friends, Floyd.
Dad just called me Loaf.
Just got a little sketty in there.
Toenails. Bad shit. Everything grown fella needs up to you. Tell you a secret. One day, somehow, some way, I'm gonna get out of here. And I'm gonna rain down on you like the Holy Ghost. You just letting this happen.
Yeah.
Do something.
It's actually fun.
And there you go. Go out of that. Then there is the MP3 streaming section. This is where you can stream plenty of music that is out there. Let's go to top albums. Go to R&B. Neo Soul. And one of my favorites, Solange. And it gives you an option to play the whole album, or you can skip to different songs or just play certain songs. And it gives you a nice little, see there, it gives you a nice little display in the background. Nice to have, but very nice to have. Let's go out of that. And another thing with the MP3 streams tab, if you notice at the top, I put another widget. So there are other options to play music. SoundCloud. There's a lot more, and there's another one to allow you to get more. Let's go out of that. Now this is another one I've added to the build, and this is the ability to launch Steam. And I don't know if a lot of you guys don't know what Steam is, but Steam basically is a program that you download that will allow you to turn your laptop PC or whatever you have it installed on Ubuntu or whatever into a gaming console, and you have to set it up. Now it's not set up, but you see where it's looking for the file C program x86 Kodi Kodi.exe file does not exist. Open add-on settings. I'm going to click yes. And I'm gonna go ahead and set it up real quick. I'm gonna go to where the Steam location is correct. That's where my Steam is, but the Kodi file is not correct. So you're gonna click there, go to your C drive, go down to programs, look for the Kodi, and then look for the executable. And there it is right there. Choose it. Back out. Well, let's see, okay. Yeah. Let's see if it launches. And it may take a little time for it to launch. And there you go, it is launching. It's launching in big screen mode, and you have the Steam icon there. And then you have your library or your store. You can go purchase games and whatever you wish. Now, once you're in Steam, the Kodi, the core doesn't work because it's Steam. It's a different program. It's not Kodi. But there are plenty of ways you can get games if you're a gamer. There's plenty of games on here for you to purchase, and there are also some that are free. Go to browse games and click on free to play, and I'm gonna show you guys all the free games that are in here. And these are all the free games that are in here. There's plenty of them. And one of them I like a lot that's pretty fun to play is the Dirty Bomb. You see there, guys, there are a lot of free games. This is a new one. Yeah, go out of that. Go out. Go out. Exit big picture, and it takes you back, and you have to launch Kodi again. But there is a way that you can add a shortcut in there in Steam to go exactly right back to Kodi, so it'll take you back into Kodi. Now let me see what else I need to go over here. Went over TV shows, went over movies, MP3 stream, Steam, the Yahoo weather. This is where you will go to get your weather information. It will pull up and give you your weather information. And the thing about this build, once you pull it up, like it closed out and then it went back in. Actually, let me show you. It closed up, and once you go back in, you kind of, once you turn it on and you start it up, you got to give it a while, So that's a great time to go grab your popcorn and get whatever snacks you're gonna get. But it takes a little time because what it do is it deletes the cache files. So you want to kind of wait until it delete the cache files and any other package files that are running, and it'll give you it'll let you know once it has deleted those. But once those are deleted, see, it's not going to bring anything up until they are deleted. So you kind of got to give it a little bit. Sometimes it could, see, there it go, just did it then. Sometimes it take about 3 or 4 minutes. So when you start it up, you want to give about 3 or 4 minutes until you see that come down. Once you see that come down, you go into whatever and it'll work. But the reason why it's doing that is because it's deleting all those files so it can run smoother. And this is my favorites tab where you can store all your favorites for an easy way to access them. This is the system configuration file. This is where you make all the changes to your system, and it will give you system information. You can add add-ons and all that other stuff. There's a sports tab for sports. This is where you would go to watch some of your sports. It's like live sports, sports TV, live TV. Plenty of ways to watch it, people. Go to sports TV. Try one of these out. Let's try the sports. Sky Sports. And let's see what happens. And see, guys, it works.
Xbox One X, easier to make better choices, informed choices for growth. Introducing the Ioniq from Hyundai, the first car to offer you the choice of 3 electrified.
Go out of that. And that was live TV sports. This is the YouTube. This is where you would go to launch YouTube. And I don't use this that much because there's a browser. But you have to set it up. And I'm going to exit the wizard. But it's simple to do. You guys can do it. Oh, I don't want to set it up right now. Let me go out of this because I don't want to set it up right now. No, good. I'm out of it. Okay. And the last thing to show you is the power option. This is where you go to turn it off, reboot it, hibernate it. Let's hibernate it.